Imagine getting up in the morning, lacing up your boots, grabbing all your hiking gear, and setting out for the mountain. Not without your coffee. In January of 2023, a mother of four, Crystal Gonzalez, aka Hiking Queen, tragically slid down an icy slope and died in Mount Baldy, California. Her fall occurred on a hiking trail with minimal restrictions, warning signs, or any safety measures. Her story points out the dangers hikers face even in well-known hiking areas, even as popular as Mount Baldy, California. Every year, millions of Americans set out on hiking trails in the United States of America, including state parks, national parks, and U.S. Department of Forestry lands. Surprisingly, many trails lack adequate safety standards, which leaves hikers at risk of unforeseen dangers while hiking. Today, we will discuss why unsafe hiking trails exist, investigate the reasons why it's happening, and examine how to increase public safety so that accidents like Crystal don't happen via improved governmental oversight. When trails are not properly maintained, they can create significant hazards for hikers. Local hiking trails are lacking proper maintenance, resulting in overgrown paths, creating unsafe conditions. Several factors are contributing to this shortfall. One reason is limited budgets, leaving local agencies without any money to cover upkeep, repairs, and staff wages. Another reason is few warning signs to make hikers aware of the potential dangers while they're out there hiking. Federal agencies are making it easier for hikers to encounter unexpected hazards, which can lead to fatal outcomes, as it did for Crystal, especially to individuals who are unfamiliar with the terrain. In fact, emergency responses are often delayed due to the rugged terrain in remote areas, which can prevent a delay of a rescue. For example, Colorado Backcountry Search and Rescue report that rescuers must hike to a rescue location through difficult terrain to reach an injured hiker. Understanding the risks involved can help prevent these accidents. Due to shortage of employees and lack of funding, hiking trail maintenance are often reliant on volunteers. The deficiency makes it difficult for federal employees to maintain the trail adequately. Even though volunteers are vital in trail maintenance, if all safety measures are not followed and there is inconsistent maintenance of the trails, this can create potential risk for hikers. Regulations for hiking trails are not consistent and differ between agencies, leaving gaps in enforcement and accountability. With these issues out in the open, it's clear that there needs to be regulation to protect hikers. There should implement increased government oversight. All agencies should enforce minimum standard for signage, trail maintenance, and accessibility to reduce accidents. There should be an increase in funding for trail upkeep and inspections, hazard reduction, and most importantly, public education campaigns which can improve safety and awareness of the hazards of the location, as it was for Crystal. Now that we have discussed the hazards of the hiking trails and the reasons why they exist, we can move our attention to strengthening the oversight. Why trail preservation is so important for public safety and making hiking safer for everyone. The tragic fall that claimed the life of Crystal Gonzalez demonstrates how dangerous a hike can potentially be. When Crystal set out on her hike that day, she wasn't aware of the fatal dangers that she would encounter. These victims are actual people with real families, dreams, and unfinished stories. Crystal had 4 kids, and she was a grandmother. If we can strengthen the oversight, improve trail maintenance, and practice reliable safety measures, we can prevent further tragedies from happening. It's not only about policy regulation. It's about safeguarding the trails so that people like Crystal, aka Hiking Queen, come home safely. If these trails were properly maintained, Crystal would have came home. If there was proper signage of the risk involved, Crystal would have came home. The goal is to have everybody return safely when they go out hiking, and government oversight has been detrimental to these hiking trails. Thank you.